Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm a War Goddess. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know if I'm going to drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. For today's topic, subject title is going to be titled Parents That Act as Your Handler. They control you with money and materialism. Parents that are narcissists, are demonic. They want control over you. They see you as their property. Just because you is their child, they think they own you. And they act as your handler. They act like they is in charge over your life. Like they got to keep you in line. Keep you in check. They got to keep you under their wings. These kind of parents, they're not good for you. They don't love you. They want you for their convenience, their own purpose, their selfish needs. With these kind of parents that's acting as your handler, you cannot take any money from them. Do not take their handouts, because if you take their handouts, money, material things, they're going to use it as a way to keep you trapped under them. And if you take anything from them, if you're taking their help, they're going to spread your business to your siblings, other family members, and their friends. They're going to treat you like a child. They're going to talk to you any kind of way and treat you any way they want to. They're going to feel like, I'm giving you money. You dependent on me. You're dependent on me. You need me so I can boss you. I can talk to you any kind of way. I can take the advantage of you. That's how parents are that are narcissists. They carry narcissistic traits. That's how parents are that got demons in them. They're demonic. They're devils. They're witches and warlocks. I'm telling you, you got to have independence on your own. You got to lean on your own self. You got to stand on your own 2 feet. I'm telling you, you need peace of mind. Your parents just doing you any kind of way like a rag doll and treating you like you still is an underage child, like you still is a adolescent. You don't want to be treated as a child. So don't depend on your parents. You cannot accept their help. You can't be around them. You cannot live with them. You got to move out their home. And I know it's hard, but I'd rather be struggling on the streets on my own than to put up with my mother belittling me and treating me like a child, not respecting me, not giving me my privacy, not respecting my boundaries, just barging in on me and just and thinking they have control over my life, all because I'm accepting their handouts. I don't want to deal with having to let my parent control me. I got to listen and do what they say do, all because I'm dependent on them. I'm financially dependent on them. I'm dependent on them for shelter, room and board, for clothes, or they pay my car insurance. They pay my car note. They bought me a car. So I owe them. I'm totally dependent on them. So I got to let them control me. I got to put up with their mess. They own me like I'm their slave. I cannot deal with no one talking down to me. I can't deal with no one dogging me around. I cannot deal with no one controlling and bossing me, all because I'm dependent on them, all because they supporting me, all because I need them. I cannot deal with that. I got too much pride. I got too much dignity. No. I want self-respect. So I'd rather go out and try to make it on my own. I know it's going to be hard, but some of us, we got to go out on our own. We got to leave our parents. We got to go out and we may be homeless for a while. We may be struggling on the streets for a while, and we may be jobless for a while, or or if you have a vehicle, then you may be living in your car for a while. Some of us might have to live and sleep in our car for a while, or be at the shelter for a while, be homeless for a while, and going to soup kitchens and trying to get resources that can help us get on our feet until we get a job and get a place, until we get shelter, get room and board. We got to do that. We got to do that until we can get an apartment, get our own place. That is what we have to do. If you want to still not be dogged around, if you don't want to be controlled, be dogged around, getting kicked around any kind of way by your parents, if you don't want your parents bossing your life, managing your life, you don't want your parents to be telling and trying to make all decisions for you, make all your choices. If you don't want that, if you got pride, got dignity, and want self-respect, if you want to be respected, and if you want to have peace of mind, you want to be at a good place mentally and emotionally, then you got to move out your parents' house and go through the struggle. I'd rather go through the struggle and have peace of mind, have self-respect, have dignity, and have my pride than to be disrespected and just having my parents treat me and do me any kind of way like I'm a underage child. And if you're targeted individual that's being gang stalked, you cannot be around your parents that's involved in your gang stalking. You can be around family. Most of the time, your parents and family is involved in your gang stalking. They're in on it. They're in on your targeting. They're targeting you. They've made you the target. Being around these people, knowing they're gang stalking you and targeting you, all the mind games, all the gaslighting, all of the projection, all the mind tricks, and the mind manipulation, all the lying, is going to run you crazy. It's going to drive you insane. And you don't want to be stuck around people, be stuck around your parents and family that's gang stalking you and targeting you. You don't want to be stuck around them all because they're supporting you. You need them. You're dependent on them for stability. You don't want that. You want to be free from these individuals, free from these parents, these family members that's in on your gang stalking, that's involved in your targeting. You want to be free from these people, and you want stability on your own. You want to have stability on your own. You want to have stability with yourself. Yeah, so you cannot accept material things, money, any kind of handouts, any kind of favors from your parents because they just love bombing you. That's to keep you around. That's to make you stick around and stay. If you stay, they're only going to keep on mistreating you, keep dogging you around, keep bossing and controlling you, keep nagging you. They're going to stay trying to be your handler. They're going to stay and keep trying to be the handler over your life. So you got to move out and leave. You cannot accept anything from these kind of parents with these traits, with these narcissistic traits, narcissistic characteristics, narcissistic attributes. You cannot be around or accept anything from these kind of parents. I'm a Catholic War Goddess. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing to like, comment, share, subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know each time I drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. I will see you all again in my next video. One love, whole love. I'm out. For love.